Hey there, Bruins fans! Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. The Boston Bruins take down the Chicago Blackhawks in the Winter Classic at Notre Dame with a final score of 4-2. With this win, my boys in black and gold improved their Winter Classic record to 2-1. As for the home team, Chicago Blackhawks, they fall to 0-4 in the Winter Classic. Tuukka Rask grabs the start in this one. It's his 469th start for the Boston Bruins. That's actually a franchise record for most starts. Just a couple of quick notes before we get started here. Charlie McAvoy is out of this game with an injury. David Backes is still serving his 3-game suspension, so he is not going to play in this game. Ryan Donato, surprisingly enough, is the healthy scratch. The perfection line is back together. Bergeron, Marchand, and Pasternak will be the starting line. And Jacob Forsberg-Karlsson slides up to the right side of Krejci and DeBrusk. Speaking of JFK, fun fact for you, this is a JFK game-used stick. Now let's drop the puck. Conditions are pretty good in this one. I remember watching last year and thinking there was too much sun. There was just sun everywhere in every corner. It made it tough on the goaltenders. It made it tough on the players. You can't really see the puck. It's not the greatest view, even watching from TV. This one's nice and cloudy, though, so players are going to be able to see it, and we'll see a great game, too. 8.5 minutes into the first period, we see our first goal, and unfortunately, it's for the bad guys. Brendan Perlini, one of the newest Chicago Blackhawks acquired in a trade from the Arizona Coyotes, puts home his 5th goal of the season. Torrey Krug couldn't really find it behind the net. We know how much he struggles in his own end. He's more of that offensive defenseman. And my man David Krejci watches the puck go right between his legs to Perlini, who's all alone in front. It's 1-0 home team. I am not the biggest David Krejci fan. And you didn't think I'd sneak that clip in there. I'm always on the lookout for David Krejci mistakes. 12.5 minutes in, and the Boston Bruins are on a power play. David Pasternak gets the puck in front of the net. Great patience, just waits a couple extra seconds to make sure Cam Ward opens up that 5-hole, and he puts it home for his 24th goal of the season. It is 1-1. Now let's talk about that celebration, because a lot of us here in the hockey world think it's pretty similar to an Evgeny Kuznetsov bird flap celebration, but actually Pasta admitted that he was trying to do a LeBron James celebration. I think it's best if Pasta sticks to hockey. Moving on to the second period now, Eric Gustafsson has the puck at the point, shoots it, Dominic Cahoon gets the little tiny piece of it on the way, and it beats Tuukka Rask. Rask looking up to that cloudy Notre Dame sky and saying, I should have had that one. Cahoon grabs his 5th goal of the season, and it is now 2-1. Bad guys. There's no need to fear. Patrice Bergeron is here. With just under 2 minutes to go, the Boston Bruins are back on the power play once again. But Kemp gets a shorthanded breakaway for Chicago. He's coming in. Bruins fans are closing our eyes at this point. Patrice Bergeron, a simple little stick check, and Kemp doesn't even get a shot on Tuukka Rask. Shortly after that, Patrice Bergeron, in his normal bumper position on the power play, puts it home for his 13th goal of the season. It is now tied up 2-2, and Bergie shows us why he is still the best two-way forward in the NHL, even at age 33. Start the third period tied 2-2, and the Boston Bruins were on a power play pretty early once again, but Cam Ward making some nice stops, keeping his team in it. But with just under 10 minutes to go, Matt Grzelcyk gets a shot from the point. Chris Wagner doing a great job of using his physicality to screen the goaltender and make some room in front of the net. Sean Kuraly finds the puck and puts it home for his 4th goal of the season. We now lead 3-2. Sean Kuraly saying, yeah! That's 2 big goals in the past couple of games for Sean Kuraly. As we remember, he scored the overtime winner against the Buffalo Sabres. And it got me thinking, Kuraly scored a lot of big goals. We remember when we were first introduced to him, he came into the playoffs and scored some huge goals for us. So, hopefully we'll see Kuraly get a Stanley Cup winning goal someday, maybe. Probably not as memorable as this one by my man Marco Sturm, but it's definitely a pretty close second. Chicago pulls their goaltender, and all that's left to do is make sure Brad Marchand gets the empty net. His 13th of the season, and the Boston Bruins take it 4-2. I saw a lot of fans complaining that it was Boston and Chicago again in the Winter Classic. Chicago's played 4 times, Boston's played 3. I know it's a lot, but honestly, this was a great game to watch. One of the best games I've watched in a while. 2 original 6 franchises just going at it, hitting, scoring, all around great game. I thought Chicago played well. We just played better. Great game to watch, though. Starting off the new year with a big win for the Boston Bruins. I was pretty lucky seeing quite a few wins of my own in 2018.
Yeah! Yeah!
Hopefully I can keep piling up the wins in 2019. I'm going to the game on Thursday, so I'll be able to get some live game footage. My New Year's resolution is to bring some more Boston Bruins coverage for you in the coming year, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a big like.